Get your Barbara.
How's it hanging, Phil?
What's the prime time, bitch?
Come and get it! So either put the gun down now, or kiss your ass goodbye.
Let's get this party started.
Well, I agree, Dana. Let's get this party started. So, welcome back to Sledgehammer Horror, guys. I am Ken Sledge.
And I'm Ashley Sledge.
And let's talk horror. So now we are back for the 6th installment of our tier ranking. But before we start, we want to remind everybody, GhouliCon is tomorrow. And on Sunday, we will be doing the world premiere of our new movie, Desperate Measures. We're very excited for this, you guys. We're so excited for you guys to be able to see this movie. So before we actually start, we want to show you this trailer one more time to get you guys hyped up for Saturday or Sunday.
Where do you think you and Wendy would be if you hadn't come to counseling at all?
I don't know if we'd still be married.
I have a cabin. It's where I hold private workshops for intensive couples counseling.
What would we do all weekend?
I'll be there on Saturday and Sunday to facilitate the workshop, and you and Wendy will have your privacy Friday and Saturday nights.
I'm willing to try if it can get us to where we want to be.
Oh, hey! Oh, didn't mean to sneak up on you there. If you guys feel like partying later, feel free to stop by. I'm Michael, by the way.
What's the matter?
Just that guy from earlier. He really creeped me out.
Well, I'll protect you.
Wendy! Where are you, Wendy? You should run.
Can't wait for you guys to see this whole thing. So hopefully some of you guys can make it out. Come and spend some time with us. So Gory is here. Ashton is here. Nathan is here.
Hey, Nathan, Ashton.
Charles,
What's going on?
Michael.
Hey, Michael.
I love Dave and Buster's, man. Love Dave and Buster's so much.
You do.
Enjoy Superman. You know I love Dave and Buster's.
You don't love Dave and Buster's? That's fun. You don't like fun.
Oh, stop. What's up, Michael?
Hey, Michael.
Thank you, buddy. What's up, Jerry?
Hey, Jerry.
Aiden, nice to see you, buddy.
Hey, Aiden.
I like it. After we watched it last summer, I watched Stigmata and freaking loved it. I love Stigmata. That's a great movie. I'm really glad you dig it. Kevin Bacon, if I'm thinking of the right film, it's Kevin Bacon. Anthony just subscribed to your channel. Hell yeah, that's
Nice.
awesome. Thank you for doing that for him. What's up, Marvel?
Hey.
Matching wardrobes. I guess we are kind of, aren't we?
The orange.
You're wearing Hudson Tigers. I'm wearing Detroit Tigers, but we're both wearing orange. I didn't even realize that until just now. I mean, we did it on purpose. All right, guys, so let's just get into it. We're going back into our horror movies, and I thought 5 was bad. I did. Now we're up to part 6's. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, my love.
I don't know. I feel like I had more bad ones in the 5.
Really?
I really do, to be honest.
Oh boy. All right, we are starting off with Alien Covenant.
I feel like Alien Covenant is worth a watch. It has a decent cast. There's really great action sequences, but I mean there isn't all of Alien movies, but I think this one almost like takes away from it because there's a lot of action, a lot of shit going on that you don't get like as much character development, so you don't really give a shit about your characters as much. But I mean the gore is great. We get the xenomorphs back. I think it's worth a watch.
Okay. I'm gonna be right there with you. Actually, I think this one's worth a watch. I actually do prefer this one to Prometheus.
Yeah.
At least now we're back to the action. Like you said, the xenomorph is back, and just overall, I have more fun with this one. I hate what's gone on with the android, and I hate that is kind of like a sexual assault
Yeah.
sideline story that goes on with that. Like I really could have done without that. But overall, I think this is more fun to watch than Prometheus. So it's not like I just think this is the more fun movie to watch of the two. So, all right, we are Curse of Chucky.
So I don't think that there's a bad Child's Play movie. I'm gonna put this in a great continuation. Like honestly, I don't think that there's a Chucky Child's Play movie that's like below like second tier, to be honest. And so I feel like it goes there. It brings back the humor. You have the 3 Chuckies. They're really funny. Like
No, this is Curse.
Huh?
Isn't this Curse?
Oh. What did I say? What do you mean?
You're talking about Cult of
Doesn't
Chucky.
it have the 3? Oh, I think I get these two mixed
Yeah,
up.
Curse is
This
the one where
Okay, so this one has...
in the house with Nika. When she's in the wheelchair.
We didn't already do that one?
No, we did Seed last time.
Oh, okay. Well, I still think it's a great continuation.
She says either way.
Yeah. No, I think somehow they just have a great pick of people. Like Nika is such a great addition to Child's Play. And they have Jennifer Tilly in Child's Play. Now they have Nika, and I just felt like she is... I'm so glad that she was added to this. And
This one has one of our
this
favorite
is-
scenes of any Child's Play
so
movie.
this one isn't the humor one. This one, they kind of go back to like
Their
the
roots.
roots, and it's more dark, and there's not a lot of humor in this one. And Chucky is definitely, I mean, he has like his wits about him, but he's more like
He's still
dark.
he's
It's
still
like,
mean.
It's like the dark humor that he had from the first one. So
I also
the one,
have this in a great continuation.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like I'm agreeing with you. I just pulled mine up too, so that we were on the same page.
Okay. So yeah, I enjoyed this movie. I was happy to see after what happened in Seed that they did.
We had a watch party for this in our living room. My cousin Josh came over. We were so excited because we finally got a new Child's Play movie.
Why do I feel like I don't know why I get these two mixed up all the time?
Because it's Curse and Kurt, and they're Curse and Colton.
Yeah.
With this one, it has one of Ashley and I's favorite scenes from any Child's Play movie when you have the dinner scene.
Yeah.
When they're up and it's that Russian roulette thing and you're trying to figure out who ate the chili. And the only thing about this movie I really like, I don't like how they retcon some things from the first one. And I think the affair
Like
storyline
the-
is just completely unnecessary.
The affair where he like kidnaps her. It's not really an affair.
No,
the
mom and the
sister
babysitter.
and the babysitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That to me is just, it's, I don't know. Like, it's just an unnecessary storyline. Not even the fact that it's the two women. I don't care about that. I think that's the coolest part about the affair.
I don't care about that. I think the whole Charles Lee Ray kidnapped her and like kept her
He stabbed
in the
Nika.
basement of his whatever, and that's the same night that he went to the store.
And
like,
Eddie Caputo was coming to pick him
yeah,
up.
like that. All that's where I am like, okay,
Yeah.
a little far.
What the fuck are we doing
Yeah.
here?
Charles-
But it's still a great movie.
Yeah. Why is Charles Lee Ray like obsessed with someone? Like he's a narcissist that doesn't give a shit about anybody but himself. Like he's not gonna capture someone because he is obsessed with them.
Yes.
He's only obsessed with himself and killing.
Yes.
Like
That's and a little bit. He's a little bit obsessed with Tiffany.
yeah. Well.
But that's his person.
Yeah.
Not this lady. All right, so now before we catch up on the chat, let's do our third one, Exorcist Believer.
I felt like this was worth a watch. I didn't really get all the hate that this one got. There's a lot of stuff that I liked about this movie, like the girls were missing, the dad and daughter relationship I really loved. There was a lot of character development, I felt like, and I didn't hate it. Like, I was entertained with this movie. Like, there is definitely worse movies in this franchise than that one. And,
Way worse.
And
more than one.
and just like all the dread of like just the parents like not knowing what's going on with their kids, and the whole third act is great in my opinion.
Again, I hate to sound lame and boring, but I agree. This is worth a watch. We said it when we left the theater, and we were like, yeah, this movie's going to be really divisive. People are going to either love it or hate it, and I was leaning more towards loving it. I mean, I know that it's guilty of every other requel mistakes of bringing back characters to do away with them or bringing back characters just for a split second. Nothing about this stands aside from any other type of possession movie, really. No. It doesn't. But, man, were my heartstrings tugged on when Reagan walked in at the end. Oh, boy, was I happy at that moment. And I think this movie's fine. This is a fine movie. I said it then, and I'll say it now. I think this movie is fine. When we left the theater and we seen all the hate that everybody was giving it, I was genuinely confused.
Yeah.
Like, I get that it wasn't a masterpiece, but holy shit, have you guys seen 5 and 2? Like, you're treating this movie like
even 4. I would say this one's even better than 4.
I have this in 4 right neck and neck.
Yeah.
Like, when I do my rankings, it goes 2, 5, 4. Yeah, so I guess this is above 4. I think 4 is the scarier film of the two. 4 had moments that scared me more, but I would rather rewatch this one. But
I think
I didn't get that why people were like, this is disgusting. I hate this movie. It's an abomination. I'm like, damn, man. Like, I'm pretty critical, and I thought this movie was fine. Okay. So, yeah. All right.
Excuse me.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you very much. What's up, Gory?
Hey, Gory.
I hope you guys all love the Superman movie. It is not for me. I might watch it when it's streaming. Never been a big Superman guy. I think that when I'm going to take a line from Angus, when I think that someone's indestructible, I can't feel fear for him. You know? Oh, man. Thank you, Bradsky. I hope you're doing it. I hope you have a good time doing it.
I'm Ashley. Now, do you know who I am?
Ooh. Art the Clown. You're going to have your own house at Halloween Horror Nights. Congratulations. Yes, we are. We do have some bad ones. We hope you're doing good as well. Oh, yeah, we're deep into the franchises now. We're going to say this now. We're going to say it later on, too. We put Freddy vs. Jason in a later one. I think we put it in 10, horror movie part 10s, or part 9s. One of the two. Because in part 10s, we only had like 4 movies. And in order to do a tier ranking, you had to have at least 6. So we had to throw a couple things in there. So we'll talk about that one later. It is on the list. We'll talk about that. Great continuation. It does. Agreed. Friend, but I'm here to. I hope you have fun. Child's Play 19. We'll talk about that one. We will get into that one.
We sure
Chris and Chucky kicked ass. Same with us, Michael. Had a pretty fun time with it. I couldn't miss the stream. Hey, thank you. All-time classic.
Is like
the best line in the movie.
I thought I was for some reason talking about the cult of Chucky. The 3 Chuckies, they crack me up. Like,
oh, I can't wait to talk
I'll
about the 3
talk
Chuckies.
about that next week.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite part of that movie. The first season was amazing.
I loved the first season, and honestly, none of the seasons I was like, I hate it. I hate this season. There were seasons that sucked, that weren't as great, but I didn't hate any of them.
I would say I hated it. The third season was way too much for me. Especially that ending.
The ending, ugh. Yeah.
The poison chili scene. I agree. Totally agree. We love that. Even I remember watching it. Me, you, and Josh were all like, "This is fucking awesome." Yeah. Like, holy shit, Chucky is back. I'm due for a rewatch on Curse. Oh yeah, it's so good. Evil praise tonight. Exorcist. What's up, Ryan?
Hey, Ryan.
Thank you. Thank you, Apocalypse. That means a lot. I hated Exorcist Believer, just didn't do anything for me, which is fine.
Yeah, a lot of people did.
Paying $400 million of the rights. Come on. Never announce, ever,
that you're doing a trilogy.
Don't do it. Doesn't help you.
Yeah, but they're bringing the big guns in to do this next one.
Mike Flanagan, baby.
Mike Flanagan.
If he can't fix it, no one can.
No one, literally.
You're not wrong. Believer is a waste of time. Agreed. Friday 13th 6 is top. Instantly came to mind for me. Yes and no. The version that we got kept pausing out on us, but we will watch it. Stop. We almost got that shit in season 3.
Lord.
Season 2 and 3 made me not
That's when
care. Yeah.
That's when your franchise goes to shit. It's when they go to space.
Hey, Sam. Thank you. Love from Jersey. We love you, Jersey. Atlantic City. We've finally been to Jersey. Always a silent lurker. How many more parts in this series? Well, Bauhaus, thank you. Whether you're a silent lurker or you're very vocal in the chat, we love you either way, and it means a lot that you guys are here. We are going up to part 10.
Yeah.
We are going up to X. That's our goal, is to go up to part X. Then we have 2 parts of Atlantic City is Dope, our mini Vegas. Yes.
Nice.
We had a lot of fun out there. We were guests at a convention out there last year. It was a lot of fun. I will say that we are going to do 2 parts, each 10 episodes of horror TV series after we do this tier ranking. So we're going to go up to part 10, and then we're doing horror TV show tier ranking, and there's 2 different episodes with 10 shows on each episode that we're excited about. Yes, please.
Yeah.
The people were great. The convention, not so much, but the people there were amazing. We had such a good time. With everyone, we used the theatrical cut. With every single one. Unfortunately. But we will talk about the producer's cut on that one. I promise. All right, my love. We are up to Final Destination 6, Bloodlines.
It's worth a watch. I think this is the newest movie on
I believe so.
our here list.
I think this is the newest movie of any of our tier lists
Yeah.
that we're doing.
So I don't know. This movie, it had Tony Todd in it in his last role. Like, you can't hate it. Like,
No.
just because of that alone, I feel like, you know, him
And it was
saying,
so powerful.
him pretty much saying goodbye to his fans, and it was just like such a tearjerker, like seeing him for the last time. The CGI was horrible in a lot of the parts of this. Maybe not horrible, but up there, horrible CGI. And I liked the characters for the most part. Like, there was funny parts. I don't know. It was just okay. Just okay to me.
I think that too. I think I'll like it. I may like it more when we do a rewatch on it.
But like,
My expectations
that's why
were
he
high.
always wanted to play baseball with me, or play
That
catch
shit,
or whatever.
play catch with me.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That was
you guys.
hilarious.
Like, I don't want to overstate how funny that line was for me. I had to almost get up out of the theater. I was laughing so hard at that line. That's why he always wanted to play catch with me. I was fucking dying.
I hated the ending. That was
Stupid.
my biggest downfall, was the ending and how. I don't know.
It's more of the same.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really want to spoil it because it's so new.
And we
But
do have
just-
somebody in the chat that hasn't seen it.
Yeah,
so
just the ending. I didn't love.
no, I was not a fan of this ending either. Give me something a little new, but worth it for Tony Todd.
Yeah.
All right. A new Jason Lives, Friday the 13th, Part 6.
I think this one's worth a watch too. This one is like the first movie in this franchise that actually like doesn't look like a 80s movie. Like, it actually looks like they might have had a budget. And I just love how they bring Jason back. It looks really great. Jason Zombie, he looks pretty badass also. And I feel like this movie, like, it starts to become a little bit more self-aware, a little bit more feminine. Like, the group that is out and the woman is, like, winning the paintball. Yeah, like, I love that whole scene. That's pretty... The smiling face on the tree is kind of stupid, but other than that, like, I like that scene with the three of them. And I don't know, it's just like the homage to Frankenstein's monster is my favorite Universal movie, so I think it's worth a watch.
All right, sorry I had to get up, guys. I had to go throw up by the fact that she had this in Worth a Watch because this is an all-time freaking classic right here. I love Jason Lives. And the Friday the 13th franchise, Goes to Hell and Lives, are neck and neck for my favorites in the franchise.
Yeah, that's a problem.
I think this movie is so good. And this is when I said, you know what? Let's just make Jason a fucking monster. Jason Stein, Frank and Jason.
He look great. Like, he looks like a badass. in
CJ
this one.
Graham did an amazing job
He
in
doesn't
this
look
role.
like the big oof, like, I'm your mommy, or I'm you. Like, he does actually, like, look like he's a scary guy and not a big friggin' mama's boy.
I'm going to let that one go for a little bit because he's not a mama's boy.
Yes, he is.
But they do, and not only do they have Friday the 13th Part 6, you know, Frank and Jason, they also have Karloff's general merchandise. Like, there's so many throwbacks in this movie to Universal Monsters and the things that they did with the Universal Monsters. And this is the first, like, meta Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Kevin Williamson has named this as one of his big inspirations.
Well, and also, like, this is from part 5. Like, part 5 was all, like, titties and, you know, I'm not dissing part 5. I love part 5. And titties are cool, too. But, like, this one, I feel like I think
this is the only one without nudity.
They actually, like, took care of their teenagers.
This is a good...
and they, like, instead of doing, you know, drugs and stuff like that, they actually, like, played board games and... Like, I guess, like, on set, like, they actually felt comfortable.
If you watch the kill recount that Dead Meat did on his Friday the 13th franchise, he goes really deep into that when he talks about this movie. Or just buy the fucking movies, guys, and watch the special features.
Yeah.
You can learn so much.
I love watching special features.
Yeah, we're suckers for it. But James really does a deep dive into how special this set was and how, you know, it was really a mom and dad type feeling on set. It was a family affair.
Than, like, you know, let's snort coke and,
Yeah,
you know.
having people fucking all over the place on set. And,
like, you're going to get cast because you got some, you know, big boobs. And, like, honestly.
The women were treated with respect in this movie, and that's fucking awesome.
Great.
So, all right, love. Now we have The Curse of Michael Myers.
Halloween 6 is worth a watch.
The fuck it is.
It is. It's worth a watch. That's why we literally did a watch.
We're talking about the theatrical cut.
I don't give a shit. We still did a watch along. I don't care what we're talking about. I think it's worth a watch. Yeah, Paul Rudd, it's like his first debut, and his faces were silly, but he still has a cute face. You can't fault him for that. And the kills, some of the kills were great. You have Mr. Strode that got electrocuted because he was a fucking asshole to his family. And Michael, Michael got him. Yeah, and this movie is all over the place. It absolutely is. And some of it doesn't make sense. But I still like this movie. I have always liked it. Ever since I was a kid, I've liked this movie.
Okay, if we're talking about the producer's cut, I'll give it waste of time. Since we're talking about the theatrical cut, I'm just going to leave it down here. I don't like this movie, guys. I've made that very well known for a very long time. I just don't like this movie. And I love people that love this movie, so I keep, you know... And the producer's cut, honestly, all joking aside, the producer's cut is not that bad. It's not that bad. But... Man, that theatrical cut is a fucking piece of garbage. I feel like this, like I do a lot of movies, like watching it with my wife, watching it with my friends, you know, when we did the watch along, made it fun. Like that, like just like if you guys joined us for the I Know What You Did Last Summer watch along last night, that movie's fucking bad. It's
nostalgic. Like I love it just for the nostalgia. Like it takes me back to being this little girl watching it and getting so scared and running downstairs. Like,
but it's one of those things where when I watch it with friends, like I did last night, and like when we watched it with T Parker and J Dev watching the producer's cut, It was J-Dub was there too, right? It was me, you, T. Parker, and J-Dub, or was it just me, you, and T. Parker?
J-Dub couldn't make it.
Yeah, he couldn't make it. Okay. I had so much fun, because T. Parker and Ashley's excitement for it made me appreciate it more. So that's another reason why I love doing this, and a really big reason why I love doing watch-alongs. That makes it so much fun. All right, love. We are up to Hellraiser. What's this one called?
Hellraiser 6.
Yeah, Hellraiser 6. I don't even know what this movie's fucking called. This is the one where Kirsty's back. Back.
Kirsty's back in this one for a very short period. And then she's
Hellseeker.
missing. Hellseeker.
And this is the one with it's got the our Geico guy, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Waste of time. It's boring. It's tedious.
It's the exact same as the movie before it.
Yeah, like it made no sense what happens to her, and she knows what happens when you open that box. So how could she possibly be fooled into that? Like,
and especially her, because
yeah.
she's such an amazing final girl in 1 and 2.
And I like that her selfish piece of shit husband got what he deserved. Like, he was a shitty person, but there was too many hallucinations. I don't know why all the women wanted to bone this guy, but they did for some reason. They were all over this man. And he was like, okay, yeah, my wife's missing, but that's cool. I'll just,
No.
I'll do that.
This was exactly the same thing as the one before it. Except for the one before it was a little bit better.
I mean...
It's a waste of time.
For the most part, it was. Like, it's still like
a detective that's trying to figure out what's going on, and then you realize, oh, he's dead the whole time. This is all. He's the one that's in hell.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's fucking stupid.
Lots of
it makes it even more. Because you get all excited, like, oh, Kirsty's coming back. And she's in the movie for like 5 minutes.
For like the first couple of minutes of it.
And then the last couple of
minutes of it.
And her arc is dumb. Her whole arc is stupid and very unlike Kirsty Cotton. All right, we'll catch up on the chat real quick. Rest in pepperoni. If Tony's there, I'll be in the pepperonis too. It's worth it. It's so worth it, Sam. Just to see Tony is worth it.
Yeah.
To the ending, agreed. Very much agreed. Mm-hmm. Every death scene went faster and faster. I need to watch. T. Parker was talking about that. He sent us a video too. We need to actually sit down and watch a bunch of special features about Bloodlines to see how they did it. Because T. Parker showed us the practical effects stuff they did, which is good. You are right, Michael.
I mean, I feel like all the Final Destinations, except maybe 4,
That's
that
awesome.
one was like really heavy with CGI. But most of them like are practical.
Oh yeah, you can definitely feel the edits. Jason Goes to Hell gets too much hate. Agreed.
It don't get enough hate.
Michael,
it needs to get tomatoes thrown at it.
Michael's not a mama's boy, at least.
Okay. Anyone else have an opinion I don't give a fuck about?
Wow.
Love you, Michael. We're doing good, King Matthew. How are you? H6 is a great continuation. I love H6.
Yeah.
Oh my God, T. Parker, you're killing me. You are killing me. I like H6, but it's not that good. It's funny at times to me, though, especially when Michael falls down the stairs. H6 is way better than 3 and 4. Wow, that's a hot take, and I like it. H6 is better than N's. Another hot take for me because I don't agree, but you don't like Paul Rudd giving you the creepy look? No, I'm good. H6 is better than 4. Man, much respect to you guys. I was almost bored towards the end. I know. I'm like, oh my God, fucking holy shit.
I haven't seen it in years.
I'm telling you, like, if you guys were at the watch along, there's a fade out, and I know what you did last summer. Because you guys already know how I feel about fade outs. During our live, I was sort of like, what the fuck?
He's still bitching. Like, this is like 24 hours now.
I'm still bitching about that fade out.
This fade out.
Yeah.
Like, that really bothered you.
Touche, it did. It was so stupid. The Curse of Michael Myers can defeat all the verses. Michael that break us. Ooh, really? Okay. Hellraiser 6. See, here's where I'll disagree. Because 4 is one of my favorites, and I'm not being funny. Yes, the space one. I think that one's so good.
Bloodlines.
Yeah. J-Dev was there for the HX. He couldn't make it for Exorcist 3. So J-Dev was there for Halloween 6.
Oh,
He couldn't make it for Exorcist 3. Hellseeker was bad and forgettable. No Amityville, It's About Time. No. We are not watching those. We are not watching all those Amityville movies.
Do you know how many? There's literally an Amityville in space.
An Amityville Karen? There is.
There's so many of them.
Hell yeah, I can't wait. All right, let's get back to it. We are now up to Leprechaun Back to the Hood.
I'm gonna say a pathetic attempt. Like, I don't know. The cast is okay. Like, they did okay with what they were doing. It's a Leprechaun movie. And, like, we're going back to the hood, but yet it's a different hood. Like, I don't understand that part. It has nothing to do.
That's one of my bitches.
What?
I said that's one of my bitches too.
Like, let's go. We're going back to the hood, but not the same hood that we went to in the first one.
Yeah.
Because the cast is all different and it has nothing to do with the first one at all. But that's fine. And there's just, I don't know. There's a lot of silliness to this movie with a lot of the leprechauns, but I do like the in the beginning with the animation. I think that's cool. Really awesome, and you kind of get a backstory on Mr. Leppy. But I don't know. It's a leprechaun movie. Like, it's not great.
Right.
I do like when he rips off the officer's leg though, and then uses it as like a prop.
We were laughing at that. I got a sympathetic attempt as well. I mean, there's at least enjoyable moments in it. There's, it's still got Warwick Davis.
Yeah.
It's not Warwick, as I thought my whole life. It's Warwick.
I mean, I feel like they did, like, the cast wasn't bad. Like, they're kind of relatable in a way. Like, they have troubles.
They could have tied it into Leprechaun in the Hood a little bit.
Yeah.
This is nowhere near as good as Leprechaun in the Hood to me. Watching them back to back, there's no comparison in these movies. Leprechaun in the Hood trumps this one hard. Like, very, very hard. Like, it's the much, much better movie. All right, so now we are up to Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare.
This is a pathetic attempt as well. I can't with this freaking movie. We have fucking Roseanne rubbing her face on the teenagers because there's no kids left in Ohio. It's so silly. And then, like, they do new things. Like, now when they die, their bodies disappear. Like, that never happened in the first 5 movies. And, like, Maggie is Freddy's daughter, and you get this whole, like, this backstory on them. I don't know. It's all over the place.
Right.
It's just weird.
I am going to completely agree with you, but I'm not going to completely agree with you because I have this in a waste of time. But nostalgia will always come back for me. Even though this movie's terrible. It's a terrible movie. I love it. I do. But I'm going by quality of film here. I don't think it's as bad as The Dream Child. You know what? I am going to put it in pathetic attempt. That way I have it above The Dream Child. That way it gets that for it. But my uncle, I've told this story so many times, you guys, but my uncle took me and my cousins to see this in 3D when it came out in the theater. And that was the coolest experience for me.
Special place.
Yes, I have a special place for it because of Uncle Dave. And, we got to all hang out and put on our 3D glasses. And we thought it was the coolest shit ever. So I'll always have a soft spot for it, but the movie's bad. But it also was trying to be. It was trying to be goofy and stupid and silly, and it wasn't. It's kind of like Resurrection. It wasn't trying to be a horror movie anymore. Yeah. It was just trying to be stupid. Like, that's all it was trying to do, and it did that. It was a stupid movie that I had a really, really good time with. All right, now we are up to Paranormal Activity, Part 6, The Ghost Dimension.
So, we are 6 movies into this paranormal franchise. And there is nothing new. We have inanimate objects moving slightly. Ooh, that moved. The sheet moved. He farted. Like, that's why the sheet moved. Like, I don't know. There's nothing new. Like, I just don't care about this franchise at all. It's just boring. It's a waste of time.
Oh. Okay. I mean, I don't even, like, we should have really sat down and rewatched the whole Paranormal Activity
because
series.
they all kind of like blend
They blend together because
at
we've
this
watched it.
point.
I'm just reading
This
synopsises now to refresh myself because it's been that long since I've seen them.
Is the one though that the little girls like in
Yeah, no. This one is not good. Did not like this movie. It's, I don't know. It's another one that I wanted to like. I thought the concept of it was good. Everything else was fine. I just could not get into this movie
I'm
at all.
glad that the Paranormal Activity, like obviously they have a following. They have how many?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
How many movies at this point? Like,
and people still love it.
Good for you guys. It's just it's not
No.
It's not my cup of tea at all.
I agree. It's not for me. I recently rewatched I Know What You Did Last Summer with a friend and pinpointed exactly where it was filmed due to looking like they were in Dawson's Creek. They do a lot of that movie feels like that too. I enjoyed Leprechaun Back to the Hood. It was quite an enjoyable film. I'm glad you like it. I think there are over 50 to 60 Amityville movies.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
There's literally like the Amityville house is like up in space. Like
I wish we could get a Sam backstory. Everybody knows I'm not a huge fan of Trick or Treat.
You're not a huge fan. You hate it.
I do.
He hates it.
I do love Sam though.
I
still watch it every year.
I don't know. There's something about that movie. It makes me. It's that good feeling that Halloween gives
Our
me.
kids love it.
Like it's when I watch that movie, it's just this excitement, like the leaves and the pumpkins, and like I just love Halloween, and that's what that movie does for me.
I'm glad it does. It just doesn't do it for me. Like I said, I watch it every year. We go and buy our girls the Sam suckers. I can't get. I would love to see a backstory on Sam though. I do love Sam.
I thought that I might be able to get him to like it. I did with Hocus Pocus. Like literally every year we've been together 20 years, and every Halloween for 20 years I have made him watch Hocus Pocus. It's just a tradition at this point. And
I love it.
And he loves Hocus Pocus.
I do.
But not
Death Toilet Amityville.
not Trick or Treat.
Freddy versus Roseanne. I'm rooting for Freddy. Freddy's Dead is worth the watch, I guess. The NES Power Glove kill. Dude, I'm telling you, like when I was a kid and Freddy brought out, now you're playing with power. I was like, shut the fuck up. I love the Power Glove. Even though that thing's fucking impossible to play with. Sucked in my opinion. In the series, it got more enjoyable with the New Nightmare, especially since the 4 Nightmare on Elm Street films were good. 5th and 6th were trash. Agreed.
Yeah.
I hate 5.
5 is bad. I want to learn stuff from you.
I can't do it.
With that little Freddy kid.
No one goes back. Just like the special place for Freddy Krueger. I think people underestimate A New Nightmare. I love A New Nightmare.
Yeah.
Love A New Nightmare. 100%. What's up, Juicy?
Hey, Juicy.
I stopped watching Paranormal Activities after the first 3, so I can't say if part 6 is good or not. I will say this. There's one more we're going to talk about next week, and that's my favorite of the bunch. If you guys have not seen Paranormal Activity Next of Kin, please check it out. It's actually a very good film. What's up, Stewie?
Hey, Stewie.
I will say that, though. Yes.
Wait, you're saying any... Oh.
Any paranormal? I'd rather watch Halloween Resurrection.
I would rather watch that than a lot of these movies on this list.
Ghost Adventures, Paranormal Freddy. I can't. Yeah. See, I'm telling you, like the next one, Next to Kin, though, is actually good. I've grown to like Trick or Treat. First watch, I didn't get the hype, but I've liked it. I'm glad you do. I like Trick or Treat because everyone who does it wrong gets.
Yeah, Sam, he's the little Halloween cop,
he is.
And he makes sure that you are following the rules of Halloween.
The one that was the vampire in Trick or Treat is the one that we liked in the one that the tattoo artist in Final Destination Bloodlines. That's the kid from Trick or Treat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, guys, we get to meet Dana and Marty and the one dude from Cabin in the Woods. Like, oh my God. I'm going to tell Dana, like, hey, you are on every single one of our live episodes. Mm-hmm. Like, every single one of our live episodes, you're a part of it. And every single live episode of SledgeHammer Horror starts off with, I agree, Dana. Let's get this party started, and I can't wait to meet her. What's the one guy's name that we're meeting? The guy from Billy Madison that was in Cabin in the Woods. Why can't I think of his name now? He was also in Get Out. Bradley Whitford. Whitford. I'm so fucking excited to meet them. Meeting Fran Kranz, Kristen Connolly, and Bradley Whitford. I'm going to fangirl so hard for them, you guys. It's my only movie. I would love a lead role. Hell yeah. I would love a full Sam-centric movie. Absolutely would.
Yeah, I would love to get a backstory on Sam. I feel like he's related to Pumpkinhead somehow.
Yep. Every year we watch it. Every year. Heard that Amityville House shows up in the background of Jaws. Really?
We go trick-or-treating, we get our candy, and then we sit down and watch Hocus Pocus.
Us too. We shockingly loved that movie. We loved it so much.
Yeah.
It's not a horror movie, but I finally got... Oh, man. I wanted to like it so much, Stewie. I know. I couldn't get into it, man. I love Excellent Adventure, and I adore Bogus Journey. Could not get into the newest one. Man, I don't know what it was. I just couldn't get into it. All right, guys. Let's get back into the tier list. We are now up to... What the fuck is it? Oh, Saw 6.
Saw 6. I thought Scream was
Saw,
next.
Scream, Texas Chainsaw.
You go first on this one.
Okay.
You put it.
Yeah, Saw 6 for me. Ashley's going to have me go first on this one. This to me, absolutely. Somebody called it at the beginning of the stream, and they called it absolutely correct. This to me is an all-time classic. This is my second. This and Saw 3 are like neck and neck for me.
Yeah.
I love the insurance line, like how they're trying to toe that line. I love the twist of the end and who this game is really for. Mm-hmm. I think some of the traps in this one are fucking brutal. I think that they are so brutal. You killed my dad, you motherfucker. Like
fucking
Roderick.
What's his name? Roderick. Yeah.
Roderick.
Dirty diaper kid.
Loaded diaper.
Why do I always think it's dirty
You always
diaper?
say dirty diaper. It's loaded diaper. Yeah, Saw 6 to me is right up there with Saw 3 for my two favorites in the franchise. And I love how, like, the carousel one.
Yeah.
The shotgun carousel. Holy shit. Like, that would be so scary to be on that.
Somebody...
But that one guy is such a bad... You look at me when you're killing me! It's so bad. Like, it's fucking awful, but God, this movie is so fucking good. Like, there's even some of it though is really crazy, like the breathing one.
The CPAP mask?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jigsaw's like, I will put you in here because you're smoking cigarettes.
You smoke, so you deserve to be in here. Like, there's a line.
Yeah, there's a line here, Mr. Saw. First name Jig. But yeah, for me, I would say Saw 6 easily number 1 or number 2 in the franchise. It's hard to put anything above 3 because of how much I love that movie, even with slow-ass motherfucking Jeff. But Saw 6 is absolutely an all-time classic for me.
Yeah. I knew that you were going to have it up there.
Where do you have it?
I'm going to say it's a great continuation. Like you said, the whole, like, it was very relevant. It actually is still pretty relevant even today, like the whole insurance, and they get to choose what they're going to pay for and what they aren't. Like, literally, I work at a hospital, and we have to do it, like, for example, a sleep study for someone to get a CPAP, like, you literally have to jump through hoops for the insurance to even say, yeah, they qualify, they can go home with that. Like, we have to do all these different testings and stuff like that. So it's very relevant still today. And the CPAP kill is so stupid because, like, you have the COPD or the smoker, and either way, they just have a mask on. Like, they're not going to get... Like, that's just like breathing like this. Like, it's not going to give you... Okay, anyways, that doesn't matter. It's silly. But yeah, like you said, the carousel kill is awesome. And then when you're wondering, like, what's going on with the whole die or live thing, and it does nothing when they push it, and then you figure out, like, what's actually happening is awesome. So,
I do love that.
Yeah.
You killed my dad, you motherfucker!
Fucking Roderick.
Get him, Roderick!
Dirty diaper.
Dirty diaper, baby. Scream 6 is a pathetic... we'll go worth a watch on Scream 6 for me. I don't like this. I like the first 2 acts of this movie. And the only reason I have it at worth the watch over Pathetic Attempt is one, so J-Dev doesn't commit homicide on me. And two, the ladder scene in this movie is the first time ever in a Scream movie. Through 6 installments, her climbing across that ladder is the first time I've ever had anxiety in a Scream movie. And to know that that was all practically done. Like, watch the behind the scenes on that one too. That's a really good behind the scenes watch.
That's another one where she
wanted to do her
literally
stunts.
wanted to do her own stunts, and they told her no.
They were like, "You're fucking not.
Like,
That's
what
not
happens
happening."
if,
Like,
what are you gonna do if something goes wrong? And she's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just let me do it, and they wouldn't. And
Yeah.
I was just like, that's fucking pretty cool. Like, you're a pretty cool chick.
and it's just like, oh my god, it's so scary being up on that ladder, and they're shaking the ladder, and you have a stunt person up there, and I love the fact that was all practically done. No green screen, no CGI, and that scene to me is one of the best scenes in any Scream movie. Like when it comes to the only time I've ever had anxiety.
They weren't even gonna have that scene in the movie, and then
They were back and forth on it. Like, yeah, we'll do it. No, we won't.
And they were like,
fuck it, we're doing it. Like, we're doing it.
It worked.
Thank God they did.
Yeah.
Because if not, it would have been lower on my list. And I'm sure they were thinking that when they were doing it. Like, man, Sledgehammer Horror might put us lower on the list if we don't have this scene in
I'm
here.
sure
So.
that's exactly what they're
Right?
thinking.
Yeah, they knew.
I'm glad that we're in the back of their minds.
Yeah. You're welcome.
I'm gonna say that it's worth a watch. I really actually like this movie. I was worried about Nev not being in the movie, like how it was gonna play out.
Probably would have liked it more if it wasn't spoiled for us.
Yeah.
Please don't send us spoilers.
Yeah, that part.
Please?
That was shitty.
We will be sad if you do that.
But I like how the core 4 really got close. And I don't know how the hell they're gonna continue on with how it ended. It just, I don't know. It seems it's gonna be interesting, to say the least, to see what the hell they're gonna pull out with all of the people quitting and getting fired but
Not re-signing contracts.
I like the little relationship between Tara and Chad in the core 4, and I feel like they really needed these strong characters to pass the buck. But I don't know that they're gonna pass the buck now because they don't have them all anymore. So it's probably gonna be like the OG characters again. So I don't know. I guess we'll see. But I didn't hate this movie. I liked it actually. Okay. The ending, the reveal was probably the most underwhelming.
Dumb.
Yeah, it was very underwhelming.
Even though we knew it was coming, it was still dumb.
And underwhelming.
Okay, now we're up to Texas Chainsaw Massacre at the beginning. Waste of time for me. I don't like a lot of these movies in the Texas Chainsaw franchise. And how can we... Here's what they say. How can we make a Texas Chainsaw movie and piss Ken off even more? I know, let's do
make
a
it a prequel.
The only saving grace in this movie is R. Lee Ermey.
Yeah.
Finding out how he became the sheriff.
Which is pretty cool.
Him so unhinged. Besides that, the second most unforgettable movie in this franchise, right with Leatherface, Part 3.
Yeah.
There's just nothing about this movie that holds up to me. There's nothing about this movie that is any good whatsoever. Besides R. Lee Ermey. Mm-hmm. That's the only thing for me that ever sticks in my brain. And you know that everybody's going to die. Yeah, you guys know how I feel about prequels anyway. There's very few that I like. So let's just keep it there. There's very few that I like. So where do you have this one, babe?
I'm going to go with Waste of Time as well.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Guys, this is the first tier ranking we've ever done where Ashley didn't have one as an all-time classic.
No.
There was no all-time classics in 6 installments for Ashley.
There wasn't.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is actually crazy. I didn't even realize that, I guess. Yeah, but no, I agree. Very forgettable. The characters are forgettable. The whole thing is really everything you said. But like I do, like you said, like how we find out Hoyt really wasn't the sheriff and he killed the sheriff.
But he did not shoot the deputy.
Yeah. And also you learn how Monty becomes an amputee. You get all the backstory, but it's just like...
Still not good.
Yeah, like I kind of forgot this movie even existed.
Wish I did too. So we'll catch up on the chat real quick. This is so true. At this point, we may be on Mars by the time we get a sequel to Trick or Treat.
True.
I would love to see one. Saw 6 is a great continuation. It's the insurance one.
Yeah.
The ending to Saw 6 is the only part. I love the ending. I do. I love the ending. When he gets the bear trap on him, I love that. I loved Hoffman. Yeah, Hoffman was great.
I hate Hoffman.
She does. She can't fucking stand him. The Blob, which one? The original? Because I mean, I
They're
love both.
great.
Yeah, I love both of them.
For different reasons.
Company denying John treatment, yes. Saw when we found out Donnie Wahlberg was still alive all the time. That one was 4 or 5, one of those two. That I could never remember.
4.
Worth the watch. Scream 6 is a great continuation. T. Parker, you failed me. Scream 6, the only movie where the bad guy runs at you. Yeah, and disregards the gun in their hand. It's so stupid. Scream 5 is way better than Scream 6. I think so, too. I really, really do.
I like 6 more than 5.
Not me. Slap 6. Okay, thank God. I was like, what the hell happened to you? Yeah, they did Gale really dirty in this movie. I'm sorry, unless you are Tom Cruise, you can't do your own stunts. She tried. And they were like, listen, what happens if this goes wrong? And she's like, I don't know.
And the stunt person's like, well, what happens if it goes wrong for me?
They're like, listen, you've trained for this. Agreed. See, what sucks for us, though, is somebody sent us the reveal, like a video of the reveal, like a week before the movie came out.
I was like, is
and I
this
watched
real?
it, and I was like, oh my God. And she was like, what? I was like, babe, you don't want to see it. And she was like, yes, I do. I was like, babe, it's a big spoiler for Scream 6. She's like, well, if you've seen it, I got to see it. And I showed her. She's like, why'd you show me that? I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm in rocking a hard place here, babe.
Yeah, I was mad. I was so mad.
See, nobody likes that movie. A fave of mine isn't on here, Children of the Corn. We were just talking about that, Isaac's Return. We did put Children of the Corn in one of them. I think it was part 10, just because we had to.
Yeah.
To fatten up the numbers on it.
I don't know. Children of the Corn. I had that one. Though.
I think so.
We
I think
bought
so,
that
Dylan.
one at like a like out of business sale.
Yeah, at a video store.
Yeah.
Is worth a watch. The beginning. I've only seen the 03 remake, which is pretty good. I like the OG the best still.
2003 remake is good.
Well, we're doing a part 7 tier list next week anyway. But yeah, we will rank that movie when it comes out for sure.
Yeah.
That would be cool. It should have. Yep, Saw 4 is that one.
What if they just get like new actors to play the core? Like,
I'd be pissed. I'd be fucking pissed. No, can't do it.
I hate when that happens, when they do that.
We haven't seen it, Tom. I'll be honest, we probably won't until it comes out. I'm a big DC fan, but I've never been a Superman fan. I watched Cody's review the other day. He seemed to like it. If you guys haven't watched Cody Leach's review on Superman, watch it. There's a moment in his review that I literally had tears streaming down my face. I was laughing so hard. So make sure you're checking it out because it was really funny when he's talking about Lex Luthor and just watching Cody's facial expressions as he's doing stuff. I'm like Sami Zayn. That's my dog. It's my oos. So make sure you watch that.
I'll be right back.
I know I've watched these movies before. I don't remember them being that memorable. That's how a lot of these, once you get to this area, are. Saw 6 is a great continuation. Scream 6 never. That's why I was like, T. Parker, what the fuck happened? Did I read it wrong? I gotta go back to that comment and see if I read it wrong. Oh, you did say Saw 6. Okay, you did. That was on me. Okay, I'm sorry. That's my reading comprehension. I was 100% wrong on that. I'm sorry. I apologize. When I read it, I was like, are you fucking with me? Like, there's no way. To Home is Where the Haunt Is, it is coming out. It is. We're just... It's... I'm a perfectionist. And Psychasthenia is the sequel to Home is Where the Haunt Is. If you guys haven't seen Home is Where the Haunt Is, if you're new to the channel, it is free here on YouTube on our channel. It's our first film we ever did. It's called Home is Where the Haunt Is. We are making a sequel to it called Psychasthenia, and it's gone through probably like 6 different rewrites. So, you know, I just need to buckle down and say, you know what? It's never going to be perfect. Let's just do it like this. The core idea has never changed. So, but yes, Stewie, it will come. You'll love it. Okay. We'll watch it eventually. The actors who did not return for 7 all got plastic surgeries before the start of the film. There we go. We do hear, we got an exclusive first look at Stu in Scream 7. So, hope you guys are ready. Stu's coming back. So, first look, Stu, Scream 7. Oh, man, that movie. I don't even know what to say. Oh, you didn't like it? Okay. See, I've heard either people loved it or they hated it. This is a movie I did not hear anybody say it was just okay. Everybody I've seen either loved it or hated it. And I don't expect myself to like it just because there's never been... The only Superman I've ever liked, I have the comic book, The Death of Jonathan Kent, which is one of the most heartbreaking comics of all time. And it's a really good story. I love the Identity Crisis novel. I think that was really well done, and that has Superman in it. And then the Death of Superman comic was fucking fantastic with Doomsday. Like, I wish we would have gotten more of that instead of like the rush they did with Batman vs Superman. But oh man, that was so good. They're fine. They're fine. Did you hear? Yes, I did. Very excited to see it. Home is Where the Haunt Is. A great watch. Thank you, Stewie. We're talking about Psychasthenia.
Oh.
I hope that's what he actually looks like. Stu's maggot food. Agree. I told him, we got exclusive first look at Stu in Scream 7. I'm glad you liked it. Looks more like Freddie Prinze Jr. Superman seems like it returned to being lighthearted. See, and again, like even the movies, like with Christopher Reeves. Christopher Reeves, amazing actor. Tragic what happened to him in the horse accident. Those movies aren't for me. Never been a Superman fan in my entire life. So, we know it was a little bit short tonight, guys. Under an hour. Holy crap. But we have a lot of traveling to do this weekend. We're going to GhoulieCon. We'll be there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So if you're in the Cincinnati, Ohio, Covington, Kentucky area, please come out. We'd love to see you guys. We'd love to shake your hand. We'd love to hug you and tell you thank you in person for being so amazing and always being a part of our lives. We're very excited for it. If you can't make it, couple cool things. One, obviously we're going to do a lot of SledgeHammer horror stuff while we're there. So we'll have a nice long video for you guys when we're done. Also, Chloe, our daughter, is hosting her first panel at a convention this weekend. She's hosting a panel about Halloween Horror Nights, talking about how Art the Clown, how Terrifier just got their own house at the Halloween Horror Nights, and she's doing a whole panel about it. So, very excited to see my daughter run her first panel. This is a proud parent moment for us, and we're gonna be right there by your side, cheering her on the whole time. But Sunday, we are going to be live on the channel on Sunday. So if you guys can, it'll be on Sunday, and I want to say it's 3:30.
I think it's
3:30. 3:30 Eastern time.
Oh.
We're going to be live doing Horror or Not. We're going to be live, and we're going to have the whole crowd there with us. We're going to be talking about movies and ranking if people think they're horror or if they're not. We're going to do it by round of applause and by people in the chat. We'll have a poll.
If you can't come in person, join us
on the live Sunday 3:30, our first ever live podcast in front of an audience. We're very excited for that. If you haven't already, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. It does help build the channel more than you know. And follow SledgeHammer Horror on social media. Those links are in the description as well. But until next time, keep talking horror.
Stay who you are.
And we'll see you guys soon.
Bye, guys.